Jordan Klepper from Comedy Central. He goes around the country and he interviews all these MAGA folks and, see where a lot of their heads are, the more eccentric ones, etc. But it turns out that what Jordan is doing is more important than many people would realize. It goes back into the psyche of some of these MAGA folks, the one that have drunk the Kool-Aid. Remember, some are actors that, they're just jumping on a bandwagon to profit from. But these people that you see Jordan interviewing, these are victims. These are people whose minds could actually be manipulated in such a manner that it materially affects their lives. And while we laugh at this, and it's kind of funny and kooky, this hurts us all in the long run. Listen to this and tell me how this makes you feel.
Jordan talked to a few people, get this.
Not once.
I know that nobody watching will be shocked by this, who still believe Donald Trump is still president. There's a bad one. I think Jordan, people watching, they just want to know one thing. Who's in charge of the Jewish space lasers? Which, the good army or the bad army? By the cape they wear.
Jordan, you also asked some of the people for their insights on the current war in Ukraine. That's like 3 million actors.
Seriously, can you imagine? That's like a bigger cost than like Heaven's Gate. That's massive.
This is Avatar 3 money we're talking.
People hate the media. They hate us, Jordan. And so how is it that you carried off these interviews in such a friendly, open atmosphere with these people? They hate us.
Well, people hate the media, but they also love being on television. And so the idea of having your voice heard and or engaging with somebody who may have a different point of view with you and winning, that in and of itself is the brass ring. So I think that curiosity often outweighs any media bias that they're being told about.
I tell you how it makes me feel. When I see these women, these people that deep inside, they're not dumb. How could they fall for that? That is something we have to understand, because if they can fall, what happens if others get a tad of that Kool-Aid and it spreads? I mean, it's funny. You think it could never happen to you, but that it has happened to some should all make us concerned to try to right the ship before it kind of tilts too far. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.